Guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to talk about guns. I'm not going to talk about lifting weights. I'm out here in the woods. This is the some new land we got where our house is going to go, you know, the old homestead, home place, if you will. So anyway, we're going to do a little bit of stuff in the woods today, and the first thing I'm going to do is talk about this little guy, the Cold Steel Trail Boss. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about the Cold Steel Trail Boss. Do maybe a little bit of review on it. Let me go ahead and say I am by no means an axe expert. I don't know a whole lot about them. I do know enough, I guess, to make a good decision on one. And you know, there's always YouTube videos that you can watch on, you know, from other people that can tell you what kind of axe to get. But at any rate, let's get into this thing. It's got I think about a 24-inch handle, so it's about a you know, 2 foot long. I think it's 28 inches maybe altogether, something like that. It's got a 2.5, 2.25 pound head, I think. So not very big. It's more of like a small woods axe, what they call a boy's axe. You can swing it with one hand pretty easily, two hands. It's not really made for like chopping down trees. It's more made for like chopping limbs out, clearing out the bottom of trees, you know, pounding wedges. Just something small to take with you to complement your chainsaw. You know, it's not going to be a 4 or 5 pound axe that's, you know, got a 3 foot handle on it. It's just going to be a little bit easier to carry around to do some small work, like I said, to complement your chainsaw. But at any rate, fresh out of the box, the package, whatever you want to call it, the head is super tight. Looking right here where they hung it, there's not very many gaps around the edge right here. It looks nice. You can't even really tell. They put little circular wedges. I don't guess they're a wedge if they're a circle. But anyway, there's 2 of them in there. You can't really see because they put, after they sunk them in there, they put like paint on the head and everything, so it covers it up. But anyway, it looks really solid. There's 2, like I said, 2 circular wedges or whatever in there. So yeah, I'm gonna beat it around a little bit today and see if the head loosens up, see how it cuts, see how it feels. But I have a pretty good feeling about it. The grain on this hickory handle, if you look right there, maybe it'll focus. It's pretty much in a vertical orientation. It's not quite 45 degrees or 90, it's somewhere in between. But at any rate, it's more vertical than it is horizontal. And you can see right here, you can see the grain pattern going the length of the handle. So that's good. That means when you're hitting, the grain is going this way and not this way, because if it goes this way, it'll want to peel out and that, you know, it'll break and all that stuff. But anyway, the handle is pretty fat right through here. It starts to narrow down here where your hands are going to be. And for me, it feels really good, like right here, with 2 hands. The balance point, let's see if we can find it, is right there. It's not too bad. You can grab it right there. It feels pretty balanced for, you know, chopping. You can get your hand way up in there if you want to like shave or do something like that. Your fingers are going to be protected. You can get way up on it. So yeah, and it's got a flat on the back of it. Can't remember if it has a name or not for that, but anyway, you can use it to pound wedges in and stuff like that. Hit a steak or something. But anyway, yeah, this thing is $30 for this hickory handled, made in Taiwan, which is not China. Anyway, it's Cold Steel Trail Boss. It's 30 bucks. So we'll see how it works. See if I can get in range here. Maybe right there. I might have to squat. Maybe I can just spread it out. Anyway, I got this little pine tree. Behind me. It's dead. There's a lot of them around here that are dead, so that's what I'm going to be working on today, clearing out these dead trees. This one, maybe 8 to 10 inches around at the bottom, which would be really easy with a chainsaw, but we're testing out this guy today, so I'm going to try to use it to cut this down. I don't know if I've already stated this, but I'm not a woods expert. I'm not a lumberjack. I'm not a logger. I'm actually kind of new to this. just the past couple years. So yeah, don't give me too big of a hard time if my axe skills suck. But I'm gonna try to get a good face cut on it, get a little wedge cut out or chipped out, and get a back cut on it, and maybe it'll fall. It's got a pretty good lean. It's got a pretty good lean that way, so that's gonna help me out. So it's pretty much idiot proof. It should land where I want it. But anyway, here we go. Oh. Safety first. I don't want my soft hands getting blistered. Come out some of these layers. It's still stuck, kind of. It didn't hinge right. Maybe I left the front cut too open. But anyway, it did fall right where I wanted it. Almost hit the camera. I wasn't expecting it to fall that fast, that soon. I was gonna move the camera, but I didn't. Anyway, this little guy right here, I think it did pretty good. I got some pretty good sized chips out of the back. Where I was chopping, the head on it feels super solid. It never felt like it was going to loosen up. The little pommel down here, I think that's what it's called, hand swell, palm swell. It worked great because this hand, this bottom hand, you know, it never slipped off, even though like when I loosened my grip a little, my finger's starting to get a little cramped, a little tight. It never slipped off. It's got plenty of palm swell down there. The handle's smooth, it flows good, you know, when you're sliding to make your chops, your cuts. And yeah, it bit pretty well. It's got good chunks, so I think for $30 you can't really beat it. So I got this one from Midway USA. That's where I found it for the cheapest, and we actually had one in stock. So if you want one, go look on Midway USA and you can get one. You can start cutting trees down.